Assalamualaikum Madam Dr. Mazna, and for those watching this video. My name is Nur Izzati Nabila binti Basra and my partner is Nur Sarah Shuhada binti Muhammad Zulkifli. We like to present about what if analysis and charting. So here my example of the data. First I want to show you how to formatting the worksheet. In Excel, formatting worksheet data is easier than ever. You can use several fast and simple ways to create professional looking worksheet that display your data effectively. For example, maybe you can use themes, any style that you like, resizing your fonts, or give some colors that will make your worksheet more attractive. Okay, like this. And then if you can see below here, we have tabs. So we can reordering, renaming, and color the tabs. For renaming, just double click and then click the rename and then just change the words. For color the tab, double click and then tab color, then you will choose the color that you want. For reordering, you double click, hold the tabs and put where you want to put it. Okay, and then we go to the if function. If function is used to test for a condition and return one value if the condition is true and another value if the condition is false. To illustrate how the if function works, let's look at this example about Arif budget for a year. What we want to know is either Arif spent their salary effectively or not. So if you can see, this is the formula over here. Just insert the function, click if, logical test. What we want is the total income greater than total expenses, amount of expenses. So total income greater than expenses, and then you will get the result. So what if the value true? That's mean within budget. If false, that's mean over budget. That's what we want to know. And then hit the button OK. So you will get a result. For the overall result, just drag down and then here you get the overall result. And then we go to the data tables. For the data table, we want to see the answer if we have two variables and that can answer at the same times without have to calculate one by one. Here my example, we want to know what we get if this amount of sale multiply with this amount of bonus. Actually you have to put your information over here, and then what you have to do, you just select your table and then click the data tabs, find the what if analysis, and then click the data tables. So for the row input cells, if you can see, the row is the sales, and then what you have to do, insert the sales over there. And then for the column, if you can see, column is the bonus, so put the bonus, amount of bonus over there, and then automatically the answer will reveal. Okay, and then we go to the scenario and goal set. The scenario lets you substitute value from multiple cells at the same time. You can create as many scenarios as you want and then compare them without changing the value manually. You can see in the example here for Bea Cinema sales. And then we are going to create two scenarios, whereas one is the scenario the owner gets best sales and the other is the worst sales scenario. Let's say this owner wants to make sales in December because of Christmas. So what we have to do, what we need to do, click the scenario manager and then add the scenario. Current, for the scenario name, just type current sales, And then for the changing sales, all the sales under December. For comment, you can type current sales. Click OK, and then we need to put another scenario. Before that, this amount you doesn't have to change at all, because this is the current, the original amount. Okay, for the another scenario, we make the base sale scenario. So the changing sales, still the same sales under December. And then for the comment, just type best sales. Hit the button OK. And then for the amount, the owner want every item sold for 100. So what you have to do, change the amount for each. Like this, 100, and then click OK. And then we're going to put another scenario, which is worst scenario. And then type worst scenario of December, worst sales for December. And then for the comment, just type worst sales and then click OK. So for this amount, the owner for the worst scenario, this month for this month, all the item only sold by 2. So what we need to do is change the amount for each. Then click OK. So from here we can show the amount, the result amount, if the owner get the best sales or the worst sales, like this. Next, goal seek. Goal seek when we have our own goals and want to know how to reach that amount. So here the example. Okay, for example, the owner want to get total sale for popcorn at the end of the year by 900. So click the goal seek, set sales, that column. Okay, to value 900 by changing the sales under December for the popcorn column. So click OK. That means the owner need to sell 31 popcorn to get the amount 900 for the total sales.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Sarah Shuhada binti Muhammad Zulkifli. Me and my partner have decided to separate our subtopics. I chose to explain about first, absolute versus relative addressing. The second one is adding and formatting sparkline chart. The third one is adding 3D pie chart to the workbook. The last one is changing the view of the worksheet. Okay, let's proceed. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, let me introduce you the difference between relative address and absolute cell address. A relative cell address changes when a formula is copied relative to where it is being copied. Okay, first of all, this is the information of the company. Okay, let's say we choose the product, which is cheesecake. We need to calculate the percent of the total sales. So we just click here enter the equal, then click the total sales, then to get the percent of total sales, we have to divide with the total by the week. Then we divide this. Okay, D2 divide, enter the divide with the total by week. Okay, D2 divide by D8. Then we press the enter. After that, we know that the percent of total sales is 25%. Then, as we know, we just copied to the other products. We just can drag until the chocolate chip. The problem is, when I do it, I get the error like this, and it just appeared in the first copy, and after that it error. So the problem is, it is because at the first point the column is D2 divided by D8, but when we move to another product, chocolate cake, D3 divided by D9, which is the other column. So relative do not copy with the same total D8. So you can see D3 divided by D9, D4 divided by D10, D5 divided by D11. So instead of using relative cell address, we must use absolute cell address to ease our working, to make it easier. As I said before, instead of use relative address, we can use absolute cell address. And absolute cell address is remain the same when the formula is copied. Let me show you. First, click here to the first column of percent of the total sales. Okay. We highlight the total week, which is D8. Then look at the keyboard. On top of the keyboard, we can enter the F4. I repeat, F4. Then when you enter, it will change like this. Okay, when it change like this, press the enter. Okay, let me try. After that, drag until down. Okay, it is easier for us to get the percent of total sales instead of using the relative address, because an absolute cell address is remain the same when the formula is copied. Then you can see D8, D2, D3 still divide by D8, D4, D5 divided by D8, D6, and D7. That is the difference between the relative address and absolute cell address. So I prefer to use the absolute cell address to make your working more easier. How to adding and formatting sparkline chart. Okay, a sparkline is a tiny chart in a worksheet cell that provides a visual representation of data. Use sparkline to show trends in a series of values, such as seasonal increase or decrease, economic cycle, or to highlight maximum and minimum values. Position a sparkline near its data for greatest impact. Okay, first of all, you go to the insert. Okay, you go to the insert. Then you can see the sparkline column. There are three types: line, column, win or lose. We choose the line. We click here to the line. We choose this line. Okay. For the data range, we highlight this data. This data we highlight to get the information. Okay. So A2, E2. So the position is A2 and E2. Then location range, click here. Okay, F2. This one. Okay. Then we click OK. So the sparkline will appear here. Okay. So as we can see, this is the design. There are a lot of design and colors, so we can choose any of them. This, okay, I will choose simple, which is black. Okay. Okay. In addition, we can choose more colors in here, like purples, red, and many more. Okay. In addition, we can choose the sparkline with the high point like this. So the point will appear at the top of the sparkline in the high point. For the low point, okay, like this. Okay, for the negative point, like this. Okay. Next, we also can edit the data, the sparkline data, like this. For the first point, okay, for the first point, appear in the left side, the left of the sparkline, and the last point at the last on the right side. Okay. And markers, we mark all the points. Okay. Okay, you get it? Then, yeah. We can click this and we just arrange this. Okay. So the products, this is the total sales and percent of total sales. So the sparkline is based on the percent of total sales. Might be increase or decrease. So we add high point and low point to make it interesting and easy to get the information. How to adding 3D pie chart to the workbook. First of all, you have to highlight this information. After that, you click the insert and go to the chart here and click here. Then you can choose the 2D pie or 3D pie or donut. So now I will teach you how to use the 3D pie. We click here. On top of the Excel, you can see a lot of design. So we can choose the design like this, and this will appear on your screen. Okay, I decide to choose this because it's easy for me to determine the percent of the sales. Okay, next, to make the 3D pie chart more specific and we can look at the 3D pie clearly, we can go to the location on the right side. We click to the move chart like this. Then we can change the new sheet. For example, sales of the company. Then click OK. Then automatically it will appear at the bottom of the Excel. Then your pie chart will be appear specifically and clearly on your screen. I want to show you how to changing the view of the worksheet. Okay, let's proceed. First of all, click the view. Okay, then click the button split. This is to split the worksheet. And after that, click again to unsplit the worksheet. Then click the hide button. And after that, click the unhide button. Then click OK. Okay. After that, go to the page layout. Click here. And we can see the difference between this, between the page before. Then we click the normal page. Okay. As we can see, there is a line here. Then after that, we click to the new window. Okay. After click to the new window, then we arrange all. Then click the OK. Okay. We can see the worksheet is on the right side and the left side. So that's how we change the worksheet view.